Alright guys, welcome back to the Vanquish build. This is part 6. We are going to work on drive shafts today. So we're going to put the drive shafts together, and then we'll put the short end onto the transmissions as well. So I've already opened all the parts. Can you see all these? All the way back here. So I've already opened up all the bags because everybody knows that bags are really loud and obnoxious on camera, so we're not going to mess with those. So we are now doing the front drive shaft, and this is going to be the transmission end is what we're going to start with. We're going to take this ball end piece, and it is going to get this little, little round piece. Goes in here like this. And you're going to want to line the hole up through the other hole. I'm sure it's hard to see on camera. And this cup goes on the outside, and then this pin will sit down in between and lock it all together. And then on top of that you get this crown looking piece, which will sit down, and I'm going to go ahead and take the pin that holds the drive shaft to the rig. And which side's the threaded side? No, I was right. Just so that this cap doesn't slide off, and let that pin slide out. So that's just a precaution there. And then next it's got a little spot for this to slide down into. Boop, just like that. You can take this little screw, it's a 1.5. No, it's not, it's a 2.0. And we're going to come back with some thread locker. We'll put just a dab will do ya. Just remember, you don't want to get it on the plastics. And then you want to try to get this in there as straight as possible. And start threading it in. Get it tight, give it a little extra oomph, and in 24 hours that thread locker will hold it all together. So this goes on the transmission side of the rear actually. So we're going to put this on the right side. I always work on them with the front facing the left. Backwards for you guys. And then the rear transmission side is 35 millimeters, which is probably this guy. Yep. And that is the front transmission side. So now what I'm going to do is grab the chassis and luckily on the upside, well, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt now I can't reach a spur gear. I like to line up the drive shaft pin pointing straight up. Well, the hole for the output shaft. We'll take this screw back out. Slide that on there. And run it down. Then, kind of got some real bad lighting over here, especially for me. But now we will spin the transmission and put the front back on it. Alright, now the drive shafts are on the transmission. See if you can see it. Got it here, and got it here for the front. Now we will assemble the axle side. Alright, so remember those shims that we had on the pinions? These are still here. It's only the next day for me. So we are going to put the front side on. Give that a tighten. Everything's running smooth, looking good. Alright, then the rear. Alright, rear's on. Hang tight, let me grab the bag with the links and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Got all these links and rod ends and pillow balls unbagged. So these are the instructions with the links. Pretty much tells you how everything, what each length goes to with the length and whatnot. If you don't have one of these tools, I highly recommend it. It is a rod end tool that goes on the drill. So I've just got this little 12-volt drill here. Screwdriver, really electric screwdriver is what they call it. So I'm just going to go through this. Pretty self-explanatory. The tie rod actually they're all the same rod ends. So we're going to go through one with the drill. I'm going to show it to you. Show you how I pop these pillow balls in without the proper pliers. So stay around for that one. So you're just going to take it and you will thread it on, and you can either do this by hand, or if you've got this drill attachment, it's got two different sizes, one big one and one small one. You would typically set it in on the small side, and the big side would be where the pillow ball sticks out. But you just want to hold on to it and run it down. Sometimes you can hold the thing the entire time, sometimes you can't. But I always start them by hand. And typically they're threaded in different directions, so that if you do need adjustments when it's on the vehicle, you just grab a hold of it and twist it, and these will thread out in separate directions. So let's see if I can hold this other link and do it. Yep. So that is that. And again, don't have the right pliers, so we just find a nice hard surface, put the ball end in there, push down until it pops, and that one's set. And we'll do it again here, and that one's set as well. So first link, and where is this one going? Judging by the length, it is the Panhard link. Could possibly be why it's got some flared ends to it. So I'll set that one aside. I'm gonna play some music for y'all and just watch me put these together. Alright guys, that's it. So trust me, get yourself one of these tools. It will make your life easier, faster. Even though this part of the video will be sped up, you'll see how much faster it was with that versus twisting them by hand. You'll save your fingertips and everything. So if you're still liking this this new series, give me a comment, like, subscribe, let me know you're enjoying this whole build of this thing. And when you guys see me again, we should be putting these links on the axles and the axles on the chassis with the shocks and almost completely built. So stick around guys.